You want to see how I'm going to travel Canada? This is the video for you. Right, before I explain and show you what I'm going to do, I like to take my little car back. I'm waiting for a lift from Mandy. Hopefully she hasn't forgot to come and get me. Mandy, don't leave me here. Mandy's saved the day.
And Haley and Hank.
And Haley and Hank, there they are, look. Get a wave.
There you go.
Right, so I just got dropped off by Mandy. I've got to thank her very much for dropping me here. This is it. So inside the van, I think is really, really well equipped. Let me show you around. So it does have a bed above the cab. When you do, pull this over, double bed. It does have its own curtains as well. That gives you a bit of privacy. Both seats do actually swivel. I can't really see the point in the driver's one swiveling, but it's quite nice to have an armchair as well. On the left hand side of the bus, I've got a dining table for 4 people. This does also turn into a double bed. Basically this unhooks and goes down on these shelves, and you've got a double bed here as well. So that's 2 people up the top and 2 people down here so far. Also underneath the bench seats is storage as well. This has actually got the water tank underneath, the fresh water tank, and the one at the front holds 2 leisure batteries, but also there's tons and tons of storage under there. So yeah, there's cupboards up there. In fact, there's too many cupboards and I'm not filling them all up. It's too much storage. So yeah, you could carry shed loads. And you said a rude word then. So this is the control panel. That turns the pump on and off, basically, for the water. And this one shows you your levels. So this one's battery. This one's your fresh water, as it says. This one's your poo tank. And that one's your grey water. So that's quite handy. So behind the seating area, there's a little cupboard down here. I've just got a few pots and pans in there. Chopping board. That also gives you access to the plumbing as well. And behind that is this. It's quite hard to see, but it's small, but there's a hot and cold shower as well. And a little vanity unit. Look. Oh, and there's things in there. Oh, you don't want to see all that. Right, yeah, you can stand up in here, but it is small. But you can have a poo in peace. Right, so that's the bathroom. Let's have a look on the other side. Right, so opposite the dining area, you've got the kitchen, the galley, whatever you want to call it. It's got tons and tons of cupboard space. I've got drawers, everything. So, sink, hot and cold water, a 4-burner hob with a little gas oven, and also a microwave. Spice rack, which is always handy. So after the kitchen, you've got a fridge, and it isn't just full of beer, honest. And also quite a decent sized freezer as well. So there's the fridge freezer. And there's the furnace in there. Well, I say furnace, that's where the heating is. In here underneath the sink is where the furnace is for the hot water. Little switch there for to turn the hot water on. A little bit more about this massive fridge freezer. It runs on DC, which is obviously the batteries. Also runs on AC when you're hooked up, obviously for mains electric, and it runs on LPG as well, or propane as they call it here. Obviously you've got the on-off switch, the mode switch, which that's saying it's on auto and it's running on LPG at the moment. As soon as you plug in, then it will go to AC. So it works itself out, and this one is the temperature control. And I haven't finished yet. Behind this door is where the magic happens. So this is the rear bedroom. I've got the curtains shut for a good reason, so it doesn't get too hot in here, although it doesn't seem to be working. I've opened the vent, but it's still bloody hot. Double bed, loads and loads again of storage. So I've got a little wardrobe in there, 3 cupboards across the top. I've got nothing in those at the moment. Another storage cupboard there. I've got my packs in there. Little fan. I've got a big table for outside. I store that there. Couple of drawers, and that's the circuit breakers for the electricity for inside the van. So all in all, I think it's pretty well thought out. Oh, one other thing. This is a thermostat for my heater. It blows warm air out the little vents. There's one in here, and there's one the other side of the sink. I've even got a little washing line. I think that's G minor. One other thing I forgot to mention is that it's got a roof air conditioner as well. Oh, another thing, it does have a remote start for the generator. I'll show you outside in a minute. Unfortunately it doesn't work. Oh, one more thing. It does have an extractor fan as well. Hey? We like that. Bit noisy though. Do you want to have a look outside? Come on. Well, I'll start at the front of the van. This is it. So it does have some lovely inbuilt things. Can you see down here? It's got jacks, scissor jacks. I'll explain why there isn't one on the other side in a minute. So yeah, it's the front of a van. It's not very exciting really, is it? Windows and lights and things like that. There's a wheel. There's mirrors. There is an absolutely humongous awning. This comes out, well, yeah, here. It's huge. I'll show you later when it's all out, but that's pretty cool. Obviously, front door does have a fly screen as well. So there you go. There's the oh Christ, I'm wrecking the bloody thing. Right, so it does have a fly door as well. I've got a little handle here, which is awesome because behind it is a little light switch. So you got, oh, you can find your van in the dark. Little levels. So it's got like inside, it's got tons of storage on the outside as well. So as you can see there, I've got a fuel can, barbecue, briquettes, yeah, all sorts of shit really. Outside electricity, we like that. That's the vent for the heating, and that's the vent for the fridge. There's another wheel there. Another little stowaway thing. That's the other scissor jack that fits on the front. I'm going to try and fit it on if I can, although I've only got, oh, I don't know, I should be able to. The bolts are there. So, and there's blocks of wood in there, and there's also a trolley jack as well. So like at the front, there is scissor jacks at the back as well, so that you can just make it a bit more stable when it's a bit windy. I haven't used them yet, can't see much point. So coming round to the back, we have a Honda generator. So and wood for a fire, which is awesome, isn't it? So yeah, so obviously that hooks up when I've got it going and powers my air conditioning if I want it to, and powers everything else as well, and charges the batteries, which is pretty damn awesome. There is a roof ladder. I haven't been up there because I'm scared. Spare wheel and a bike rack as well, which is okay, except I haven't got any bikes. Round the back here, obviously this is an addition that somebody's put on because they've extended the bumpers. But anyway, round the back here, down here, oh, it's going to be really, really dark. Can you see in there? A little bit. So you've got your, this is where you how you empty your tanks. So that's the grey water tank opening, and round the corner there, I don't know whether you can see that, even though I can't see it, there's your poop tank opening. This one is an absolutely huge stowaway thing. So this is for my sewerage or my waste water. You basically connect these two together and connect it underneath. It's over there somewhere. And then so you can connect up to mains drainage. So in there I just got, yeah, loads of stuff. I've also got a couple of chairs in there, and yeah, and bits and bobs really. That's pretty good. This one, I don't know what this is for. I haven't worked it out. It's another big outlet tube. Now it obviously hasn't been used for a while, so I don't know what that's for. If anyone can tell me what that's for, then I'd appreciate it. This stows your electricity cable. Obviously fuel. They call this city water. Basically you can connect up your drinking hose, so the pressure from the drinking hose gives you your pressure inside the van, so you don't need the pump working. Exhausts. There's another wheel. That's to fill up your water tank internally. And this little thingy here, it's pretty awesome. This is my LPG tank for running all the stuff inside, and I've just got about a quarter of a tank there. And this one, these two, there's a couple of tanks underneath. I don't know whether you'll be able to see them. This has had an LPG conversion. I haven't tried it yet on the LPG, so I don't know whether it works or not. I'm going to go and fill all the tanks up in Cornwall and see if it will run on LPG, which could be a bit of a lifesaver and obviously save me a bit of money on fuel. And then we're back to around the front again. One last thing, and that little guy there is to empty your water tanks if you need to. So the actual van, I haven't told you what it is. It's a 1988 Chevy G30, yeah, van. Obviously it's coach built, so it was just originally a van at first, and then this has been put on. All in all, it's bloody lovely. I love it. The only thing is that I am stuck here a little bit. I'm waiting for mail to turn up from the UK, so I'm actually camping on somebody's driveway at the moment and using their electricity and their water, which is bloody awesome. And I must thank Heather very much indeed for letting me stay here. So there you go, the bus. The engine, oh, it's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Blimey. Oh, that's better. The engine is a V8, and it's a 350 CI, which, oh God, yeah, a 350 CI, which equates to, I think, 7.4 litres. So it is going to be quite juicy. However, the fuel compared to England, or the price compared to England, even in Canada, the Canadians say it's expensive. I think it's reasonably cheap. It's, what is it? It's say 130 around here anyway, per litre. So 130 Canadian dollars. There's roughly 170 to the pound dollars. So you work it out. So it's cheaper than England, definitely. Although apparently the States is even cheaper. Typical. So there you go, the tour of my new means of transport across Canada. If you want to follow me, then stay tuned, because sooner or later I'm going to leave Long Sault, where I am at the moment in Ontario, and be travelling west in Canada, all the way up around Lake Superior and to my final destination in Vancouver. As I say, that's going to take me hopefully roughly around about 3 months. I'm going to try and not use campsites, so it is going to be truck stops and places like that, and hopefully free camps that I can find like I did in Australia. We'll see. So thanks a lot for watching. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, ask me some questions about the van if you have any, and also hit that subscribe button. And let it truck, and I shall catch you later. You take it easy. Ta-da.